Hello, everyone. It's your host, Kia Moore here. We are.
Yeah. Sip something if you feeling it. Smoke something if you feeling it. Yeah. Spread love if you feeling it. Yeah. Clap to it if you feeling it. Stand up if you feeling it. Yeah. Move something if you feeling it. Yeah. Let it show if you feeling it. No shame, no shame. She loves it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mike and Cheese, the fashion edition. I'm your host, Kia Moore. Today we have Anetra Byrd. She is with NeeChic. She's a fashion stylist, fashion coordinator, all-around fashionista. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So today I made a special mac and cheese for Anetra. She's a vegetarian, so I tried my hand at a vegan mac and cheese. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's go with it. Let's see.
It's tasty.
So yeah, I actually like it.
I do too.
I would make it again.
I appreciate you accommodating my needs.
Of course. We aim to please.
It's really good. I do enjoy it, and I'll probably be getting the recipe from you.
Definitely, I will send it to you.
Thank you. And you have to have some wine with it, right?
Of course. So we got some Gallo family. This is a sweet pineapple wine. It's very nice. Pairs nicely with the vegan mac and cheese.
It really does. It really does complement it.
Okay.
This mac and cheese.
Yes. So we have worked together before.
We have.
We did RVA Fashion Week 2020 this year, so that was a lot of fun.
It really was. And you look amazing, of course.
And you styled me, of course. So we're a great team, right?
We are. We really are.
So tell me how you got involved. Let's go back. Tell me how you got involved in styling altogether, and then we just kind of move forward to RVA Fashion Week.
Well, I mean, it was just a love of fashion from an early age. I can remember being in like middle school and just, keeping up with the trends from Hollywood or from the celebrities. Wanted to know what they were wearing, what was trending. So that was just always in me, and I just kept that with me. Fast forward, I styled some family members and friends. That's usually how it goes. You kind of dabble with it, put your little toe in there and dabble with things. So it began with that. And then about 6 years ago, I started my business, NeeChic, as you mentioned. And I started working with a photographer, Kim Brundage Photography. She had this vision of just having a dream team with hair, makeup, and styling.
Nice. Okay.
We do branding sessions and headshot parties. So it started from there. So I got to meet a lot of great women, men, teens, preteens. So I worked with everyone. And it was just a great experience just to meet all these people and what they had going on in their lives, what their goals were, and just styling them, helping them to feel better and build up some confidence through clothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like shopping therapy, retail therapy, but then when you have someone who can help you really coordinate all together,
Right.
It's another level. Yes. So when you said that, I actually remembered we briefly met at the rodeo. What was it called? It was through Runway to Life. They had like multiple vendors there, and it was Christmas.
Right.
Yes, it was right before Christmas.
It was.
The holiday season. And
I remember.
Yeah. I remember you there.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Yes, and you had. You have to remind me. Memory's not that great, but you didn't have clothes with you, but you did have. I know you had like a booth.
I didn't. So yeah, I had a table and I had some images of clients who I'd worked with. Yeah. So I didn't have any clothes. And I usually don't do that because it's
because you're not actually selling the clothes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about your personal style, which is very personal. So I don't bring the clothes along. That's later.
And so now, who's your typical clientele?
Women. Mature-minded women who want to elevate their style, elevate themselves, maybe want to build up some confidence. And that's a great way to do it, because, you put on the right outfit and it's fits you well, fits your body type, and you're like, oh my God, I can take over the world.
Yes.
Yes,
exactly.
So that's my typical client. Maybe, in corporate, maybe casual, professional woman. But I like to be creative with it too.
Okay.
I can work with conservative types. If they want to stay within that arena, that's fine. But if they want to push it a bit, I'm going to push it.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that side of you. I think okay.
You didn't?
Yeah.
It's not like the airy,
it's
like,
it's very classy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess it's not traditional professional, but yeah, very classy still.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, I like to. I don't think I'm within a certain box. I like to think outside of the box.
Okay.
I'm like, I like to experiment.
Okay.
I'm adventurous.
Okay.
In that way.
Okay.
And I like for people to think of it in that terms too, if they will.
Okay.
Again, if they're like, oh, I'm more comfortable being traditional and classic, that's fine too. But if they want a little interest or a pop.
Okay. And so when it comes to helping someone find that, do you already have like certain locations or stores or websites that you go to that help find those clothes, or do you have certain people that you're in contact with?
I do. I have relationships with local retail stores or boutiques, and then I do a lot, well, for myself, I do a lot of online shopping, that's the thing too. But I always want to consult with the client too.
Yes.
So I like to have that discovery consultation to see what they like, what they don't like, what they're open to.
Okay.
If they like certain stores, or they want me to have a little more free reign with things.
Okay.
But I still consult with them.
Sure.
It's like, it's a collaboration. I want you to be happy, but I want to infuse my expertise as well.
Okay. That's nice. That sounds exciting.
It is. It's fun.
Yes. I feel like that means that I should probably have you maybe coordinate some things for me later for maybe a holiday party or a New Year's Eve event. Let's see what we can find in the closet. I got a few new pieces, so it might be cool to get your opinion on some things.
Yes, I say yes to that.
I like that. So moving forward, what are your plans? What's in the works for NeeChic?
Well, what's in the works for NeeChic is, I have my YouTube channel, and that, that's great because I get to interview people like yourself.
Yes.
Interviewed, and just because I want to talk about fashion and lifestyle and branding, because that's so important. Sometimes people don't think about their branding, but branding is everything.
Right.
In business, you have to always have that in the back and the forefront of your mind. It's like you step outside the door, okay, what's your brand? Are you representing that? I was talking to someone recently, and I was like, sometimes I don't really get a day off because it's like, okay, you do fashion and image consulting and personal styling, and someone sees you out and
you're not looking like
they're like, aren't you?
Right.
I mean, the mask helps some because
but your eyes have to
It's like, oh no, that's not me. So you can't have those days off.
No, I'm understanding that. Truly. It's like some days I'm like, no one would ever think that I modeled at all. Like, you like fashion? No.
I mean, sometimes you're like, okay.
No, some days I'm just like, especially in COVID days when it's like you have to do something quickly.
Right. You just want to run in and out.
Right. You have to take care of that. But I do realize that there are certain even casual clothes that you can use. To appear a little more polished.
Exactly.
So.
A lot of people are, wearing loungewear, but they dress it up. You can have some sandals, some open-toe sandals,
very cute.
Loungewear.
Right.
You can do that. Exactly. Yeah. But I have the YouTube channel, and what I want to do is be more of an ambassador as well.
Okay.
Just to put myself in the forefront, because I am my brand, and I want to represent it well.
Yes.
So have my face out there.
Nice.
This is NeeChic, Anetra. Yeah. Well, that's what I want to do. But of course, continue to work with women and help them to elevate themselves and their brands, to achieve their goals professionally or personally. You know, sometimes people they're like, okay, well, maybe I'm gonna stay at home mom, or, you know, I just want to elevate that wardrobe and my personal style just for myself, you know, just to take care of myself, because you have to take care of yourself first and foremost.
Definitely. And you've also worked with, you work more so with Heather. I was drawing blanks on names.
Well, initially, when I met you at the event, I can't even think of the name of it. I started conversing with Alicia from Runway to Life, because she's on the board of directors.
Right.
And we stayed in contact, and then we recently connected, I think at the beginning of the year, I want to say, maybe. We were like, you know, we should do something together. And we had a meeting, and she was there, Heather was there, Jessica was there, and we were talking about what we could do. And then I was like, okay, well, I had this relationship with Dillard's at Stony Point, and I brought Alicia along. And we were talking about that, and I was like, well, maybe I could do something, a little mini show or something, because I know shows are hard. That's why I said mini.
Yes.
Because it takes a lot of effort to put, you know, all of that together, and a lot of resources. So we did that, and then Alicia was like, oh, you know, you should reach out to Jimmy Bud and, you know, connect with them too. Reached out to Jimmy Bud. Didn't really know Jimmy Bud. Heard great things about him, great guy. And from the get-go, he was awesome.
Yeah.
He was like, whatever you need.
Yeah. Jimmy Bud is the director, CEO of Richmond
Runway,
RVA Fashion Week.
RVA Fashion Week, yes, RVA Fashion Week. He is, and the general manager for 707.
Yes.
So he was just great. He was like, whatever you need, you know, and just, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, to the point where Holly and I had a conversation. We were like, he's just so nice. You know, you run across those people and you're like, why are they so nice? But you have those people.
Realize they're genuinely.
Yeah, he really is.
Who really want to help someone else, and who really want everyone to succeed.
Just to connect people with the right people.
Exactly.
And that's what he does too. That's one of those things that he does as well. And I still maintain that relationship, which is great. So it just went from there, and he was like, well, what do you need to make this successful, this show? I was like, this is what I need. And, you know, we just went through everything and went through logistics, and we got what we got, which was an amazing show.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I've done a show on the mall before, but to incorporate the elevators and you know, with COVID having the TV cameras and the different photographers in different locations, it was neat to just see how it kind of unfolded, you know, like how it kind of played out.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool though.
I know, the managers at Dillard's, they came out and they were like, oh, this is a production. I was like, it's a production, you know, and I wanted to shout them out, and, you know, they were a little busy, maybe a little camera shy, but I was like, I wanted to make sure that they were recognized for everything that they've done, and you know, helped and just gave us access to everything that we needed, from the clothes just to the area, because they had to block that off for a period of time so that it wouldn't be disrupted. Right.
But it's definitely a fun event, and so if you're interested in checking it out, you can always go to RVA Fashion Week and Runway to Life YouTube channels, and you can see the shows.
And mine as well. Mine is Styles by NeeChic. Yeah, check it out. Right. Yeah, it was lots of fun, and I just had fun dressing you. And what I tell you, I was like, Kim is just bootylicious.
Oh my God.
You know, so we got
much of it sometimes.
Oh no, you know, the men love that. But it was great, and you were just so affable and just willing to do whatever you needed to do to help out. You know,
I'm the billboard for the shows. Like, you know, ultimately that's our role. You know, it's like we are displaying the clothes and the styles that need to be displayed. So,
and you look great in them.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. You pulled out my power colors. Oh man, like the green top, the brown jacket, like everything flowed very nicely.
Yeah, so you always need a great coat. The camel's great for you. Great color for you.
Okay, we'll take a quick break and come right back after these messages.
You keep pushing me. But it's on, gotta fall back from what we on. From what we on. Fall back. Push back like a hairline. I'm gon' seek it like a cosign. You barely starting, I'm at the goal line. I got the metal from the gold mine. I beat the swords to the power line. My words italicized and underlined. They redefine and redesign, but I concubine, thinking that I'm trying to undermine. To another element.
Please subscribe.
Welcome back. We're just finishing up our wine and our vegan mac and cheese. Okay, Anetra, so now that you're full and almost right, feeling free. No. So tell us, what does NeeChic have next?
Well, NeeChic is working on designing a shoe line.
Ooh.
So I love shoes.
Okay.
That's my weakness.
Okay.
You know, whenever I'm scrolling, I mean, I love the clothes, I love the accessories, I love the handbags, but shoes, oh my gosh, it's like, I see a great shoe, and I want them in all the colors. If I love the shoe.
So you build your outfits around the shoes, right?
It's like, yeah, you can never have too many shoes, right? But of course, you know, when I talk to women, they're like, I want comfort and style.
Yes.
And that's the same with their clothing.
Yes.
They think they can't have one without the other. I'm like, you can have both, you know? So I'll keep that in mind, you know, when I'm, you know, designing the comfort aspect as well. But I want them to reflect some of my style too.
Of course.
You know, which is just kind of out there. And again, adventurous. And
so we're expecting like amazing colors. No colors will be involved in that.
Of course. I mean, I have to have color.
Yeah.
I have to have some color. I cannot just do neutrals.
Yeah.
I mean, neutrals are great because every woman needs a neutral.
Right.
I mean, you know, that goes with everything.
Right.
But you need some pops of color. You have to have that.
Yes, definitely.
You know, you want those conversation starters, right?
So fascinating shoes. Tell me about them. And then...
Yeah, well, I haven't, you know, I'm still in the process of it.
Sure,
Still in the process, but of course, like I said, I'm going to have some pops of color, some shoes with some personality.
Yes.
And, you know, just some simple basic ones as well.
Okay.
So.
Well, fascinating. I will definitely keep my eye out. I'm ready.
Yeah.
So we're going to step over and gather some pieces together for the holiday, and we'll see. Would you give me some suggestions as to how I can make my holiday fancier?
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Bedazzle you.
I've pulled out a few new pieces that I have, and I thought it would be cool to get Anetra's input. So, I was thinking holiday party, somewhat dressy, you know, or to make things that I have a little dressier. So, let's see. I have this beautiful new top.
Yep. So because Kim is bootylicious, like I mentioned before, we want to we want to balance her out. So with that, we want to give a little bit more up top, and we're going to do this with this kind of asymmetric top, and the focus will also be on her waist, not so much on her curves in her lower half. But we're going to place that over top of this. Is this faux leather? Faux leather slip dress. Now every woman needs a slip dress because it's a transitional piece as well. So she could wear this just solo, or she could wear it with a trench or a cute shrug. And because it's the holidays, we're gonna just add some pearls and some diamonds, just a little extra bling for her to put her in the festive mood.
Sounds great.
Yep. So that's what we're gonna do, and she's gonna change into this outfit, and we'll be right back, right?
And here we are.
Yes, here we are in results. Look how fabulous she is.
I love it.
She is ready for a holiday party or two. So, like I said, because she's bootylicious, we wanted to give her some more interest up top to take away, and to give her that balance and make sure she has that hourglass figure. That's why I belted her with this bedazzled belt, and it adds more interest as well. And she has this beautiful camel, well, it's not camel, but it's a brown which is great for her tones and her undertones. And then we have an off-white top, so kind of a contrast, but it plays well to the holiday season. Also, we have these beautiful crawler pearl style earrings. Not typical, it's not traditional, it just adds a little bit more interest, which is fun, you know, for the holiday season. Also, we have the bracelet that's pearl, and we have a touch of sparkle in there as well. Same on this hand, just a bit of sparkle and a little bit of interest. Of course, we have these fabulous shoes. Love shoes. A little more interest, bedazzled, just everything is conversational starters, which is something that you want. You know, you want to stand out. You know, you're gonna draw attention anyway, but you just want pieces that pop and that make people attract to you and just say, oh, where'd you get that from? Or, you know, how'd you come up with this look? So you want that, right?
And exactly, and I love the fact that using the brown instead of the traditional black, green, red colors for Christmas for the holiday season. So I'm digging this a lot. So cannot wait to it.
Right, and she's definitely gonna wear this to a party or two, like I said.
Of course.
And she's just gonna have all eyes on her because she looks fabulous. Yeah, so just a little twirl for us.
Yes,
do a little twirl, just a little something.
Up there, but
yeah, I mean, she still has, you know, the booty's just there, and it's gonna be there, of course. But again, she's balanced. You know, we have that hourglass, so it's just not so much of a focus on her bottom half, but on the top as well. And just collectively, it's beautiful.
I really like this. Thank you so much for coordinating this. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Taking your time out and being a part of our Push House family. So thank you so much for tuning in to Mike and Cheese, the fashion edition. Again, I'm your host, Kay Moore, and we were blessed with Anetra from NeeChic today. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Yummy. Mike and cheese.